YouTube. This is just going to be a test of my new, yes it's new and also new to me, DJI Mic Mini paired to my Insta360 X3 for audio, and my SENA, which works when it wants to. I think is working now. I do have the DJI Mic Mini clipped on to the mic arm for the SENA 10C EVO. Hello YouTube. This is just going to be a test of my new, yes it's new and also new to me, DJI Mic Mini paired to my Insta360 X3 for audio, and my SENA, which works when it wants to. I think is working now. I do have the DJI Mic Mini clipped on to the mic arm for the SENA 10C EVO. So I must confess I did do a test yesterday as far as the wind noise reduction on the DJI, and it is superb. But at the time, my SENA did not want to work, so I didn't have a comparison for that, you know, kind of like a side-by-side sound effect. But hopefully it's still recording now. It's told me it's still recording, and I think it still is, because when I open up the squelch on the CB, it's still coming through. So I think everything's still functioning. I could have hooked it to my phone. I could have hooked both of them to my phone. So you got a new angle on the Insta. And we just picked up a new camera. And you know, we'll come back and show you after we check that out and see what it's supposed to be, a chin mount for the helmet. So we're gonna see how that works out. And it is hot today. Saturday, showing 90 degrees now. It's like 84 degrees. Last I checked the temperature while I was riding down here. But Saturday, March 28th. Yep. If some of you are not following me on Instagram, go over there and you'll see a little short reel I put up about the journey of Red Scorpion, the vision and the dream. This month makes 12 years since I've had Red Scorpion. If some of you are not following me on Instagram, go over there and you'll see a little short reel I put up about the journey of Red Scorpion, the vision and the dream. This month makes 12 years since I've had Red Scorpion. And of course, you know, I got, this year's gonna make 2 years since I've had Red Scorpion's tail. Well, yeah, it just shows the difference from the time I picked it up. And I was surprised to find out that between March 2014 and now, I've only done about 75,000 miles. And I seriously felt I've been right. And of course, you know, I got, this year's gonna make 2 years since I've had Red Scorpion's tail. Well, yeah, it just shows the difference from the time I picked it up. And I was surprised to find out that between March 2014 and now, I've only done about 75,000 miles. And I seriously felt I've been riding a lot more than that, but apparently not. It's only about 75,000 miles in 12 years. And it's funny, when I had my 30th anniversary Big Bird Goldwing, I had that for 5 years and did 80,000 miles, put 80,000 miles on it by the time I sold it. But admittedly, I was riding that every day because I rode it to and from work every day. Rode up to New York a few times from Virginia, and rode up to Massachusetts and Rhode Island a couple of times. And I rode down here to Florida one time. And of course I used to ride out there to Kenly, North Carolina to get my barbecue fix, which I must confess, to be totally honest, the last time I went back there on my tour, it was disappointing. Maybe it's my age, maybe my taste buds have expired, but it just was not the same as I remember it. It was a bit of a letdown. Sonny's Barbecue, you know, they're all over. I stopped at them in Georgia. There's one close to home up here in Vero Beach. Sonny's Barbecue is better than that place I've been jonesing for in North Carolina. But I wonder if I should buy gas at this Sam's Club. I want to go home and set this camera up. I'll do it closer to home. I don't know what the price of gas is down here. It's usually cheaper down here than up in Vero Beach. But, you know, it gives me a chance to stretch my legs. And this time, I'm not going to run straight up Route 1. I'm going to jump over to the interstate and get back home. Because, you know, when you get a new toy, you want to get home with it and tinker with it and test it out and see if it's going to do what you want it to do and fit the way you want it to fit, and all that good stuff. So like I said, this is just a test of my DJI mic, the new angle on my Insta, and also the sound comparison between the SENA 10C EVO and the DJI mic Mini. Because right now I'm riding with the visor up. And I gotta tell you, yesterday when I did a test on it, I hadn't pulled up the whole front of the helmet. And it was just crystal clear. Oh, one thing I haven't been doing, because I just Bluetooth to it, I'm not really, I guess I could go into the DJI app and adjust the volume control, but I made a mental note to remind myself to speak low, just speak normally, because this mic Mini, it just really grabs the voice and puts it out there a lot better than the SENA. But I don't know, I'm moving away from SENA because this is the second SENA camera I bought, and you know, it's not starting up overheating and shutting down. And I looked it up. I said maybe the battery needs replacing, but I don't know if that's something I can replace myself, and I wouldn't even know where to take it. But I have always wanted to get away from the side mount view to the chin mount view, so we're going to see how that works out. But give me some feedback, what y'all think about this DJI mic Mini. And clicking into the boom of the microphone for the SENA. It's also got a magnetic thing on it too. I could always this inside part of the helmet that I can, because I'm going to clip another mic on for the DJI camera that I bought. So I'm going to have two mic minis in here, one attached to the 360 and the other one is going to be attached to the DJI camera. And I'm probably going to take the SENA 10C EVO off the helmet and just put the SENA 10C for now to hook up with the free wire I have with the bike, Bluetooth for the bike, so I can still talk to my phone and, you know, the CB and the radio and the music and all that. Not that there's anybody talking on the CB anymore, but I still have it and I'm going to hold on to it. And I'm going to keep using it. Because once in a while when I'm running out there on the road, people do talk to me. Oh, good. These guys are out there trying to slow people down. Hope nobody rear ends me. And I know the test I did yesterday. Is that rain coming down already? I mean, we need it. Yeah. The test I did yesterday on the DJI mic, what I like is the engine sound. Because when I paired my SENA to the Insta, the volume, I just did not like it. You know, my voice was clear, but that's all I'd hear is my voice. You know, I like to hear the sound of the engine and the other sounds around me, you know, when I edit the video and put it up. So we'll see how this sounds when I put it up and play it back through my channel. So y'all give me some feedback, tell me what you think, and any suggestions. And shout out to, I can remember the name, Yogi Harley Chick, I think it is. I know it's Yogi Harley something, but Yogi Harley recommended the DJI mic to me, and she also recommended a Bluetooth headset, which I've been looking into, and I'm eventually going to move over to that. But for right now, we're going to try out the camera that we just picked up and see how that works out. So we're going to jump over here, take this. What is it, Crosstown Parkway? I keep wanting to say Cross Island Parkway. I can't believe that's still stuck in my head. That's from my New York days. But I think this one is Crosstown, because it's definitely not an island here. We're not on Hutchinson Island, which is to the east, to the right over here. So we're going to chop it off right here, and y'all let me know what you think about the mic performance, and I'm going to try and drop in the clips with, you know, when I move in to show the wind noise performance difference between the SENA 10C EVO and the DJI Mic Mini. So for now, Ghost Rider, Red Scorpion, testing out some new accessories for my Gold Wing. And we talk at you later. Thanks for watching. We're 10-7.